So if you have a Honda and the radio saying code ErrE, I thought I'd go over the causes of this and how you go about fixing it. And so what is this code ErrE? Well, it's usually given when the wrong radio code is entered in too many times. It could vary on the Honda year for how many times you can enter in the code. It could be like 3, sometimes it's 10. But if the wrong code is entered in too many times, then it's going to give you this error. And basically to make this code go away for good, you need to enter in the right code. But there is a temporary quick fix for this that'll work until you shut the key off. If you shut the key off with this temporary fix, then you'll have to redo it every single time. But to do this temporary fix, basically what you do is you hold down the 1 and the 6 button at the same time. And then while you're holding those buttons, you press the power button. Some serial numbers might come up, but you let go of the buttons and then you press button number 2. And usually the radio will start working again temporarily. Like I said, the temporary fix is only going to work until you shut the car off, and then you'll have to redo this. But if you just need a really quick fix, that does work on many Honda radios. Let us know down in the comments below if it does or doesn't work for you and what Honda you have. But that's a very common quick fix for it. And so if you have the right code and you want to enter it, how would you go about resetting it? Well, basically to do this, you just remove one of the battery cables for like 2-3 minutes or so, and then you reconnect it, and that'll reset the radio. If you don't want to disconnect the battery cable, you can also disconnect the radio fuse. But basically you need to remove the power going to the radio for like 2 or 3 minutes, reconnect it, and that should reset the code. And then you enter in the right code. And if you don't have the radio code, there's a few ways you can go about getting it. One of the first things you could do is if you have the owner's manual that came with the vehicle, is the code will often be on there on a sticker. So if you can find the owner's manual that came with the vehicle, then you can usually get your code. Another thing to check is check the glove box, because often the code is in there on a sticker somewhere. It'll be like a 4 or 5 digit code. It'll be on a label. So look inside your glove box. If you can't find it that way, then another way you can get it is that you got to get the radio serial number that's on the top or the side of the radio. Then you get the VIN number, which is on the door jamb. And then you call the Honda dealership or customer service and you request the radio code with that information. And how do you enter the code? Well, basically you turn the key to the auxiliary mode, you power off the radio, you hold buttons 1 and 6 and power on the radio. The serial number will come on, and then you input your code. Again, there can be a little bit of variations depending on the year of the Honda, but this is a very common method and usually works for most Hondas. And so that's basically it. I just wanted to do a real quick video on how you go about solving a code ErrE on a Honda. If you have anything to add, please comment down below. If you have any questions, ask me and I'll try to answer them. If this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.